You know, something I was a little disappointed with the other day too. My brother called me from Chicago. He said he just on a whim went down. Somebody sent him something in the mail at a car dealer, so he deserved it too. He just got 100% Navy SEALs, brother, and so they gave him a brand new truck and let him co-sign for his daughter to get her a little nice. I don't know what she got, a Traverse or something, and I was really happy for him. So I get the idea. He said, "Yeah, yeah." He was so excited to me to go down to the car dealer. They was throwing rocks at me with my credit, but I got the income, three over 3,000 a month, and they was little shit. I said, "Well, shit, my rent is not high. I paid all my bills since I've been in Phoenix for 3.5 years." I was bragging on that for a while, and I still do it, but man, I have a lot of facets to my life, boy. I can tell you that. Sometimes I need to be isolated and solitary for everybody else's own good. Cause I don't know. Well, Chicago, it's hard to get a Chicago out of you. And I had a couple of guys. I don't know why they be trying me. I tried to avoid trouble, but and that's his name. But I ain't gonna. I'm already uncomfortable from physical stuff that's happened to me over the months from the VA, and I got to deal with your ass too. I ain't seen you in a while, and I know you can't be trusted. Oh, I'm gonna have to get rid of you. I'm just trying to defend myself, but I don't know what animosity you have towards me. They ran some other little Chicago dude out of town. He said he was from Chicago. Chicago. He had a sky blue four door something, and I guess he was trying to sell dope. I don't know what he was doing, but he wouldn't know. He was from the west side of Chicago. I respected him, but I didn't know what he was in to or who he would let get close to him. And I just say hi and bye to him when I go up to Fry's. And shoot, man, they shot at him. Should made him lose his car and broken his house, all kind of stuff. If you let somebody do something to you and get away with it, it ain't no time limit for they to come back and get you. They say, "Well, shit down. Let's go. Oh, hey, why don't we go over such and such?" And they try you because I ain't gonna play with nobody. But anyway, it is really a shame about this school thing. This is the generation that's supposed to be running the country. Actually, my generation too. And as people are not going to pay Phoenix any attention as far as funding, they're starting to look at these scandalous fundraisers and people playing doctors that's not even doctors with the allow to work on you. Look, there's been with that mentality that you have going into college, and it's a city college. There's no more than that. Not that it's not some great ones. Oliver Harvey College for one. With the mentality that you can just go in there and get high and make up for your assignments that you miss. Well, you're not going in there with the dedication to be the best that you can be. If you feel like that's something that you really love and you want to do for the rest of your life, and you feel like maybe it's a little easy and you don't have to struggle, or you're helping people or whatever for whatever reason, you're just trying to get certified for it. But it's a mentality now where it seems like parents are sending their kids off to daycare center. Let somebody else deal with them. Just like they're scrambling for places to put your kids in case of this strike. Where when I was I've been in a lot of places in 30 years of drug use, and in Wisconsin, there was a self-made millionaire called Steve Dunderlack. I work for him, United Armies. And he was one of the biggest dope dealers in Antioch. And he got busted, turned his awning company over to his workers. Just a little mom and pop shop now. And it turned out to be a multi-million-dollar company. And just by chance, he put some money into offshore drilling back in the 70s. His father did. Multi-millionaire from that. Now he in prison. He gets out of prison. Meet a nice, she looks like she from Switzerland. Blonde hair. He got about 7 kids. All blonde hair, blue eyes. That's been homeschooled, that will run circles around the best educated nationality, which is I forget who are, just by homeschooling. But it has to be something that's passed down from generation to generation, because you can't give knowledge when you don't have it. And most parents grow up and they don't want to let you know that their education level only goes so far. When you ask all those questions, Mom, Dad, why this, why that, they don't have the answer, because they don't know, and they're not that in a hurry to give you something and find out that it was their fault that you got hurt, because they believe in you. That's why I've learned 90% of what I know from my mother. Most men do, but they don't want to admit it. They figured that they got there by themselves, but they didn't. You learn. Wow, man, I want to say 90% of what you know. Women are some strong people, and it's because y'all got duped into letting these men tell you how you should dress and put on them those hooker shoes. Where once you get home, you hurting so bad, they study keeping you off balance. Take one of those heels off and walk all day, and leave one of them on, and see how good you can do the job that you were trained to do from college. You can't do it because you're concentrating on, self-consciously or consciously, you're concentrating on that pain, your feet. But you're doing your job, and they're sitting up there laughing at you. That's why you don't get equal pay, because you got duped into being an object, and study taking you for what you knew as a teacher. Women are teachers, and since you thought you knew everything, you duped the women into being dressing up like hoes. But that's all right. They're gonna come back with a vengeance. It should have been a lady president a long time ago. But anyway, I ain't gonna carry on. But I think college is the time that you need to keep your mind most clear, to concentrate on something, to get it the first time, to be the great doctor that you were meant to be. Otherwise, you're just taking up time being going somewhere to be babysitted, and I don't know what it is. It is catching up with Phoenix in a vengeance, because people are coming in and finding out that, hey, you can't change the law and make another one to not question it. Well, I never heard that. I ain't gonna let Ducey live that one down. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here because I'm gonna eat, and I got a lot to say. Thank you.